Hey, what's up? What's happening? Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on when you're watching this video. And so today, I know I'm not, let me say this first, because I know people want to, criticize things and talk about things, and I don't care, but I still want to put a disclaimer out there anyway. By no means is Gun Tip a relationship expert. I'm a relationship guru. I'm just speaking from experience and wanting to share in hopes that it may add a blessing to somebody's life and maybe help someone. So I put that out there first. So anyhow, I had a crazy call last night, and I figured I'd come on and share a little bit, about relationships and maybe how to let go when somebody doesn't want you. I've been on both sides. I've had my heart broken, and I've been on the sides where I didn't want to be with somebody, and I pretty much treated them a certain way. Not intentional, but you have to say it's intentional. But at that time, you're not doing it to be mean. You just don't, you don't want to be with them, and it shows by your actions. Because whether you pay attention to it or not, people show you. People show you that they don't want to be with you by their actions, and you can tell. You may not want to acknowledge it or not, because you're so in love and so crazy about the person at that time that you don't pay attention to it. But people show you that they don't want to be with you, and so I hear stories, and I actually heard one last night. That's why it inspired me to do this video. You hear stories about either guys want to fight the dude that the girl is with, or do crazy stuff, stalking or doing all kind of crazy stuff to the woman, stalking the woman, following her, and doing crazy stuff to her car, or hanging out around her house. And you hear stories about women coming to guys' homes, or following them, busting windows out of the car, flat their tires. So it's on both sides. But for me, I'm gonna speak. When I was in a relationship and a person didn't want to be with me anymore, of course it's gonna hurt. But I didn't want to do harm to the person. I want to hurt the person. I figured that I would date other women, lots of women, and maybe that'll cure the pain, or show that I was worthy, and other people will want me. And that's not the case. You have to find solace in yourself and know your worth for yourself. And sometimes things just don't work out. You can't get upset with the person and want to do harm to the person because they don't want to be with you, or they don't love you like you love them. Because sometimes people just don't love you. You may love them and feel like you crazy about them, want to be with them, but they just don't love you. For whatever reason, the attraction just isn't there. So, and you want them to, like, this person actually called me and said they're gonna do harm to the person because the person don't want to be with them. And I'm like, come on, you're tripping. You're tripping. So, I don't know how that's gonna end up. I hope it ends well. Like, I'm praying for him, and like I'm sharing with you, like, if it's time for if you want to move on, and the person doesn't care about you. I mean, if the person wants to move on from you and wants to leave you alone, then let them go. Don't let them go, and wish them well. I know it's be painful. It might be painful, or it's gonna be painful. But at the end of the day, I'm sure God has somebody for everybody. And maybe over the course of time, they may come back. Maybe they need some time away to to think and to see come back and see your value, or they may not come back at all. But know that there's somebody for everybody, and you don't have to feel like you need to hurt them or yourself because they don't want to be with you. God has somebody for you, and so just know that. So I was laughing at the time. But I was got up thinking about it this morning. It's like, it's not really funny. It's sad to people that get to that point and feel like, and I understand sometimes people may tell you, give you stories and make you feel like they want you. They lie to you and tell you things because they want to string you along, and that hurts. That hurts. It makes you want to hurt somebody, but at the end of the day, your life is too precious, and there's bigger fish to fry. You don't want to. You want to do something crazy and spend time in jail or locked up behind someone that wasn't really worth it. Because if somebody don't want you, then you should be happy that they're doing you a favor. You want to be with somebody that wants you, and you want them. You want to. Sometimes you can love somebody so much, and they may care about you, but they don't give a damn about you. And like I said earlier, it shows. People will show you by their actions if they love you or not. And so when they tell you, they verbally tell you that they don't, or they show you that they don't want to be with you, and you're still upset behind it, then you have to do some thinking for yourself, and maybe you feel like it's a need that you're lacking. You're lacking something somewhere, and you feel like that person is filling that void when they're really not. So it all boils down to you loving yourself, finding self-love. And if you love yourself, then you wouldn't let people treat you a certain way. And you'll value yourself and value your worth, and know that you're worthy, and know that you're deserving of more. So I don't want to be preachy, but I want to come on and share that. Don't hold on to somebody. Don't hold on to somebody that doesn't want you. Be happy and embrace and let them go. Not embrace, but and let them go. And embrace the situation, and know that like I say, maybe sometimes people need time apart. I heard that last night too. Sometimes people need time apart. They took this lady said she and her husband, they were married for a long period of time, and when they were dating, they took a year apart, and they came back and they were married. And say he can't be apart with her now, but then when they were dating, that they took a year apart, they came back and their relationship was stronger than ever. So sometimes things work out like that. You take some time apart and you come back and you get back together, but sometimes it doesn't work out like that. So you can't be mad about it. I know in the beginning it hurts like hell. I know it did for me in the beginning, but sometimes you do get over it. But it takes some time for it. But like I said, you have to go through that process and know that you'll be all right. And don't wish harm on the person. Like, just let them go. But I'm sure this person that I talked to, I'm sure that they'll realize that. Hopefully, I'm gonna call them again today. But hopefully they'll realize that and know that things work out for the best. And that'll be the end of that. So anyhow, I hope you're staying safe. Hope your family's safe. I just want to come on and share that. Like, your blessing is out there. I don't know whether you're single or not or whatever. But if you are, don't fret. Don't fret. Like those people say, don't fret. Your blessings out there. Everything happens in a season. Like, like I was saying, like I used to drive for Oakland. Like sugarcane season comes around in October, and it runs from October until February. So everything. Right now they put all the seeds down, and the season's over now. By the time October rolls around, the fields are empty. And by the time the season rolls around, the cane fields will be high full of sugar cane and ready to be harvested again. So everything happens. I said that to say everything happens in a season, and maybe it's not your season for love, but when you're ready, it'll happen for you if you don't get locked up first. So anyhow, be safe, be blessed, and like I said, if somebody don't want you, don't wish harm on them. Don't try to harm them. threaten them or want to kill them or want to hurt them bad. Just let them go. And if you let them go, I guarantee you God will send somebody that's better and more appreciative of you and willing to love you, give you the things you need, and be a blessing to you. So with that being said, you be safe, you be blessed. Like I always say, tell somebody you love them, because you never know when you're going to go. You never know when they're going to go. Kiss the ones you love, because you never know when you can kiss them again. You be safe, you be blessed. Like, subscribe, comment down below, share if you want to. And again, be blessed. I'm out. Peace.